Hi guys, welcome to the third video of my tarot reviews that I'm doing today. I am reviewing today, the last one is the Glastonbury Tarot. I saw a YouTube video of this and I just had to track it down. I'm aware that this one's a lot harder to get than the one that's green. There is a special edition one that's even harder, but I got it. I found it on eBay for £40, so I think that's a good price. It's the same price I paid for my Witch Tarot, the 007 one, which came with the 007 book, box, the tarot spread to play your tarot game. I think I got ahead on that one. I paid £40 for it, and I think I came across it the other day for £10 on eBay. That's the risk you take, isn't it, really, to be honest? But yes, I've been reading this book on the bus. I read a lot of my tarot books on the bus. It takes me an hour to get to work on the bus, so I have nothing to do. It's also fun that I'm reading several. What I really like about this book is the artist, Lisa. She goes through and tells you about, you know, how it came about, how long it took her, things like that. And I really do like reading that when I read a book. I like to hear what the artist or the author and the artist have got to say. Most of the time, the artist is the one being told by the author how they want the cards to be made. But I still think it's cool to read. You know, we sat down and for 6 months we, you know, X, Y, and Z. I like reading that. It's personal. What I like about this book as well is the bird spread. It's a very cool spread. I recently reused it in a reading. Oh, it's so good. Along with the cards, it was so good. I got really good feedback from my client on it, so I was very happy with it. There's a few spreads in here, some usual ones, some, you know, they've even got the Glastonbury spread. No? So, yeah, the book is really good. It's got a bit more information on the meaning of the card in here than the Shakespearean one I was showing you a minute ago. So you've got a bit about Merlin, who the card's based on, which carries over, and then you've got the image, and then you've got the meaning, which spreads over. Sorry if this video is a bit darker than my last two. It's since started to rain outside. It's England. It's gonna, so it's very dark. This book is a really good book. Look at me reading it right now. No, with the minors, you get a smaller version of the card, and there's not really any backstory here because they're not based on Merlin, as it were. So you just get that. The one thing that's quite cool is that Lisa had a lot of her friends pose for the pictures. So obviously I definitely will try my best not to be like, oh my god, look at this guy, what was she thinking? It might be a next door neighbour, but that's the book. Anyway, a lot of you probably already know the backs of the cards with the Glastonbury tour. I've been to Glastonbury. I almost moved to Glastonbury. I moved to Bristol instead. So I had to have the Glastonbury deck. Again, because of Glastonbury and Avalon, it's very similar. Well, not necessarily the meanings of the cards are similar, but obviously having Merlin as the magician, I'm pretty sure my legend Arthurian is the same. The Arthurian legend by Caitlin and John Matthews, I imagine. That's the same. I do have the book on that. I don't have the cards, but I do have the book. But yes, yeah, so I'm already quite versed in the Arthurian way of things. I even bought an Arthurian book quite recently. I'm intrigued by it. It's the Holy Grail, so very, very Christian based. I can take it or leave it. I do much prefer Celtic things, but it is really good to read the mix of the two, about in this one how Jesus' uncle came to Glastonbury and built the first Christian churches there. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I read the book a while ago. Alright, last week, but my memory today is terrible. I'm not very well. Anyway, I'm babbling on long enough. You're watching the video for the cards, so here we go. So here is the High Priestess, which is Morgana. I'm pretty sure she's been a High Priestess in another deck. What I really like about these cards, and I toyed with it myself. I know, oh, you're making a tarot deck, like we haven't heard that already 2 times already today. I know, I'm sorry, but I was toying with having black borders or going borderless. I went for borderless in the end, but only because I couldn't find anyone to make cards as good as this. That being said, they are laminated and they have a tendency to stick together, which is a little annoying, but they're not as laminated as my universal weight, which are just slippy, completely slip out your hands. So there's the High Priestess. This is 6 of Vesicles. Vesicus. I don't know how it's pronounced, to be honest, but I love that. So simple. Something, definitely an image for meditation, I think. I really like it. So what else do we have that I like? Death. I love the view of this. It's like he's being shot from above and he's looking up as he rides his horse across the plains. And it's a cool image. I like it. The Grail, which is the sun. There's something, I think, charming in the drawings of this artist. I like her balls, to be fair, because, oh, I hope this doesn't sound rude, Lisa, don't mean it to, but I've seen some artists and it's amazing. These don't look as... Oh, do you know what? I'm not even going to go there because I think I'm just going to come off rude. I don't mean that. They're very... I like them. They're good. I like them. Now this one, I really like this card. It's the 5 of Chalices because if I'm not mistaken, she hasn't turned her back on the 2 overturned cups and can only see the 3 spilled cups. Chalices. She's walking towards the 2 full chalices. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if this is the only deck that's ever done it like that. I doubt it very much. But a lot of my decks are Rider-Waite inspired, clones, which I'm starting to realise. You don't realise, you just buy them and you're like, oh, this is great. Wait a minute, I've already got this deck and this deck. Oh, they're all the same. Which is great if you're just looking for a different thing. But I think I'm getting to the point now where I'm looking to be a bit more challenged. But I'm not necessarily interested in learning a completely new system like the Toth system. I have no inclination to ever pick up one of those decks. But this I like. I think this is cool. But that's just my personal taste on the Toth decks. I'm not having a go at anyone. You know, if you like it, if it's your love, if it's your passion, great. I mean, I saw a video the other day of a woman, a really nice lady. I can't remember her name or her handle, so sorry. But she showed hers cut off, because she just wanted to get used to the images. It looked stunning. It really did. So, right, let's have a look. The Lovers. This I like. Yeah, he's wrapping his arms around her protectively. I'm sorry that the camera doesn't focus too well, but I think you can get a feel of the colours for sure. So, the apple blossom. You wouldn't be surprised to find that Guinevere is the Empress, which is interesting, I think, because I'm pretty sure there is, well, I could say no doubt, but most people believe that she was an adulteress and she cheated on her husband a lot. Doesn't really speak of the Empress to me, but I didn't know Guinevere. If you knew Guinevere and I've painted her in a bad light, let me know. What I also like about the deck, you got the 7 of Staffs there, is the words underneath. Courage. I do like having some words on a deck, especially if the author has got a way they're going. You know, I really do like it. So I'm trying to find decent ones to show you. I mean, they're all good. Some are a bit more sparse than others. See if I can have a quick flick through. You wouldn't expect anything else, would you, to be honest, other than Excalibur. The Ace of Staffs is the Glastonbury Thorn. I like that. It's very cool. This one I like. I think that would have made a better Empress card. But then I suppose a lot of the Empress cards are all pregnant or topless. So it is nice to have one that isn't necessarily like that. Knight of Swords. So to be fair, I could probably sit here all afternoon and just show you some of these cards because I genuinely think they're amazing. Sorry. I think I could get very comfortable with this deck, which is good because I do have a tendency, I'm probably not as loyal to my decks as some of you probably are. I know that some of you, and by some of you I mean the ladies and the men that I watch your YouTube videos, you kind of give it, you know, a month or maybe a week and you move on. Mine deflects how I'm feeling. At the moment it's the Glastonbury and it's the Tarot Mucha, or the good old Universal Weight. It's just what I feel comfortable reading with at the moment. I'm getting to know this deck a bit better after the reading I gave to someone quite recently, and it was really good. I think this could be a really good deck to get to know until I make my own, which I'm currently undergoing at the moment. Yes, we know, you mentioned it. I'm plugging myself, okay? Keep an eye out, I'm making a tarot deck. But anyway, thanks for watching my videos. I do have another deck on its way to me, so I'll probably be doing another video for that. And if inspiration strikes and I'm like, oh, I know, they all might want to see this, I might do that as well. But for now, have a happy weekend, and don't cry too much when you have to go back to work on Monday. Take care, guys. Bye.